So on the 17th of May, a story came up on my newsfeed saying that Australia has a new oldest ever man. And he puts his longevity down to, and I'm really not kidding here, chicken brains. Yep, chicken brains. Now before we get into this, I really have to make clear I'm not taking away from what this guy has achieved. If I reach to that age, I'll feel extremely lucky. What I'm having a problem with is where articles like this tend to go. I think it is indisputable at this point that the longest living populations in history have got their calories from predominantly plant-based diets. But what we tend to hear in the media is usually anecdotal things such as this. We hear nothing of the rest of his diet or his lifestyle, maybe with the exception of a small quote from his son saying that he led a simple outback lifestyle. What does that really entail? I have to therefore make the assumption, based on this small amount of data and the age of the guy, that he will have eaten a predominantly whole foods diet, including meat. We all know that if you cut junk food out of your diet or limit it completely, it will improve your health. Even if this is the case though, to some people, it's kind of irrelevant. There are outliers in all situations when it comes to longevity. Some vegans, regardless of how healthy they are, will die young. Some people that smoke will live into their hundreds, whereas healthy people have died of lung cancer. My point being, regardless of what anyone says, diets rich in plant-based nutrition lead to the best outcomes for life expectancy, and one Australian man munching on chicken brains isn't upsetting the scientific consensus. So even though many factors are at play when it comes to longevity, as far as I'm aware, eating chicken brains has never been purported to have any major health benefits. Therefore, this really is anecdotal. Sorry, Dexter. Now, some of you might be thinking, come on, Liam, it's just a fun little story about the oldest man in Australia. Stop being such a dick. And yeah, to a degree, I agree with you. But I have a hard time believing that if he put his longevity down to eating strawberries and broccoli, that the media would have put it in the headline. Let's face it, an old man saying to eat your fruits and veggies isn't going to sell any newspapers or get any clicks from the average person. But a new idea backed by no science whatsoever, that'll turn some heads. So what does Dexter actually say about this new wonder of medicine? He says, and I quote, "Chicken brains, you know chickens have a head, and in there's a brain, and they are delicious little things. There's only one little bite." Dexter, I hate to break it to you, but given the reaction to the time that woman found a chicken brain in her deep fried chicken pieces from KFC, and the fact that in all my life I've never seen anyone selling a chicken brain, I'm inclined to say, other than fuck nuggets like Sperridge, no one else will find this that appealing. But he is right, a chicken's brain is small, so it's probably not going to have much of an effect on someone's health. It's hard to find nutritional information on a chicken brain, but for a general idea, a chicken's brain is about the size of a nail or a bean. It's a few grams of brain matter. I don't care how good you think they are, something the size of a bean once a week is not going to have that much of a health benefit, regardless of how much DHA is in there. If this is indeed the reason he is saying that the chicken brain has helped him live so long, and the reason why his nurse is saying he's one of the sharpest minds in the nursing home. Anyway, thanks for your time, guys. Let me know what you think. Is this a medical breakthrough, or is this one of those stories that your granddad tells you, which you know isn't actually true? Regardless, I want to congratulate Dexter on becoming Australia's oldest man ever and wish him all the best for the rest of his life. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think down in the comments, but please, for the love of God, do not take this article seriously.